How's it going, YouTube? It's Peter here, and this is the S500 w140. And back here, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video because I've got a lot going on right now. I moved the Phaeton W12 over to my parents' house because I'm going to bring it over to a shop, have them do a full analysis, see if I need to replace the engine or transmission, and go from there. It's going to be a project, probably a couple years, but the the 2001 S500 W220 is for sale. I got it parked back here, but I got it nice and cleaned up last week. And I'll show you guys quickly. If you get on eBay, you search in Brandon, Florida, you'll probably find this. You can see very clean inside, no tears, no rips. I've got the stock floor mats that are in perfect shape as I clean them up. And you recall, I did try to paint the seats with a vinyl paint and ended up stripping all that down and getting a real light coat of another paint that came out really soft, really nice, and feels really good. Dash has no cracks in it. It does have 183,000 miles. We got the rear spoiler on here. So if you guys are interested, comment below. I can shoot you a link of the car. I am starting the bidding at $1,500, $3,500 buy it now. It's a Florida car, no rust that I know of. Undercarriage is great. Engine strong, transmission's very strong. Very minor things that can be fixed over time. Back to the W140, I've debated on selling this car many times, still debating on it. But right now what I'm doing is I am sanding off this oxidized paint. And what I'm going to do is show you guys how this comes out. So I did a very poor job of hand sanding the trunk here, which was oxidized just like that. And what I mean by poor job is, for some reason along the edges here of where the oxidation ended, I couldn't get this transition out. But as you can see how clear, and I sprayed a clear coat on here is what I did, how clear the rest of it came out. I'm going to show you. So my goal right now is maybe just to sand this trunk down. Now I might even go with a completely different color paint job. This is how that trunk looked. You can see that's what it looked like. This is sanded down here. Well, that's how it's. This is sanded down here with a clear coat on it. I have not wet sanded that yet. And now I'm on to using a sander to get this hood. So I'm going to come back to this, show you guys how this hood comes out, and we're going to go from there. Alright guys, so I went ahead and sanded the trunk down with it's probably 120 grit sandpaper, and then I went back with 1,000 grit wet sand, and you can see it's pretty good shine. Now I'm going to go ahead and wash this down really well, prep the whole back of the car, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how we're going to go and paint this, get this trunk painted up. Alright guys, I'm trying to get this video shot quick as the sun's coming down. I'm doing this in the garage. I've got everything prepped and taped up here. As you can see, I didn't go crazy on it because my goal is to paint the whole car, so I didn't have to really cover. I did get the lights covered. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using. This is all an attempt. If if it comes out very well. If it doesn't come out well, I probably will just let you guys know that it was kind of a fun little project. But if it comes out really well, I'm using this Rust-Oleum attachment. I'll show you guys the part on that. I got it from Home Depot. And I'm using a Rust-Oleum metallic paint, and the color on it is metallic rose gold. About $6 a can. So not the cheapest paint you can get. So I'm hoping that will help with the quality. And what I'm doing right now is I'm letting it sit inside some hot water. I've shaken it up really well. I'm going to shake it up again. Since I'm going to be recording this myself and I don't know where my stand is, I'm going to go ahead and get this painted, give you guys an update, and let you know how it came out. If it sucked, oh well, it was a fun little project. If it comes out great, probably wet sand it and then either do a 2K clear coat on it ourselves or bring it down and have a 2K clear coat put on. Oh, and on this here, I did sand it with 120 grit with the sander and then went over it with 1,000 grit wet sandpaper. But I left this here just so I can see where the logo goes back on, because I do plan on putting that back on. I washed this down really well. and then I wiped it down with mineral spirits, and now it's time to paint.